the first time I met her, she was this happy, peppy, like, I'm going to be a wrestler girl. And now she seems to be pretty much like all attitude. I don't know if I would shake her hand.
Ava Storie now pitching Kiera Hogan to the outside. And Storie, confidence, and at this point, a bit on the dominant side. Ava Storie looking to fly, nobody home.
Nobody home.
It turns into an opportunity and an opening for the girl on fire. Base full of men. Kiera Hogan has the early advantage here. I thought she might have been going up top. Maybe she is.
Maybe she is.
Tuning up the band, as some might say. Full head of steam, corner clothesline. Mashed her into the buckles. And it's like a slow descent down a ladder right now.
It's not where you want to be.
Down into the corner and face into the boots. Hook of the leg and almost got her.
That would have been a short debut for Ava Storie, but she managed to kick out.
Storie taking an opportunity, little window for some time to expire. She knows she's got a 10 count. She's going to use it. But now is Kiera Hogan going to use this momentum to jump to the outside? Oh.
Well, that didn't work out the way Kiera wanted it to. See, whatever you want to say about Ava not having a good attitude, she has some smarts.
Lexi, at the top of this episode, we heard from the representatives here of Paradise Lost, Dust and Rosemary, the tag team title picture. Very volatile. In fact, later tonight, we will see Dust taking on Leva Bates. Dust, of course, with Rosemary in her corner. And Lexi, I can't help but wonder one thing. Where's Raven's Ash?
You know, you never know with Paradise Lost. They play mind games. So, you know, Raven's Ash could be under the ring. She could be at home recuperating. She could be in the shadows someplace. You never know. It's going to be all mind games all day long.
Well, Rosemary had made an allusion to special mission, a special accomplishment that Raven's Ash was sent to accomplish while we are here in the state of Florida. And while we're here in the state of Florida, Ava Storie is just in a state of dazed and confused and nearly a state of loss there on the mat.
I wouldn't count her out just yet.
Ava Storie took the leg, two. Thank goodness for that fire in the girl on fire. That might have been all that kind of got her out of that situation.
And Ava Storie getting an attitude with the referee. That's not quite what you want to do.
And now Ava Storie just driving Kiera Hogan down into the rope. We got a return, we've got a debut, we've got a main event on deck. We also heard from Leva Bates in that opening of the show, and Leva, it's always a good question with Leva. What is she going to be when she comes through that curtain?
I'm always curious to see what she's going to be.
And Kiera Hogan was almost going to be the person on the losing end of her return here at Rise. Girl on fire, fans behind her. Ava Storie has her in the corner and just lighting her up with a forearm.
Again, the corner is not where you want to be in a wrestling situation. You want to be as far away from the corner. Unless you're the one putting the person in the corner. I guess then it's okay. But you don't want to be face first into the turnbuckle. And there's that attitude we were talking about.
Ramming her full head of steam. You can be on fire, but that will extinguish you. Ava Storie, you can see frustration. You can see her trying to manipulate what is that next move, what she got to do to extinguish the girl on fire.
Ow. Ow.
Doppelgänger full speed into the buckle. Kiera Hogan, girl on fire, lighting her up with some chops. Boot to the midsection for her troubles. And Ava Storie now, European up.
Wow, that was actually very pretty.
Very impressive aggression here in Ava Storie on her debut in Rise here at Rise Ascent, episode 16. Referee taking a little flack from Ava Storie. He's just doing his job.
He is just doing his job, but you know, Ava Storie comes out of the training school of Jay Lethal. So I do know that, you know, you were asking me about how I know a little bit more about her. She is very well trained and a little bit in trickery too.
Jay Lethal, no slouch of any means as of this recording, still the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Jay, a very well-rounded athlete, and as such, Ava Storie also very well-rounded in her training. We've seen striking, we've seen submissions. We've seen Kiera Hogan taking her leg out from under a girl on fire. Drives her into the mat face first. 1, 2, almost had her, Lex.
Both of these women have also been wrestling around the same length of time. They both started in the year of 2015. So right around 3 years in the business for both of them. I think that's why we see them so well versed on each other. Whoa, that was big.
This crowd absolutely firing up behind Kiera Hogan. She's subsequently feeding off that energy. Snapmare has her down, measures her. Kick, finds the mark. Cover, 1, 2. Nearly got the best here of Ava Storie.
I don't think that kick found its full mark. I think she just grazed her, so if she had gotten the full mark, I think she would have been, that would have been the 3 count.
Kiera first to her feet, but possibly the first days, and maybe Ava Storie was laying in wait a bit there, measuring her opportunity for the RKO cutter, whatever you want to call it. It's a face full of mat.
Yes, it is. That's got to be it. I can't even imagine how she even kicked out of that one.
Gotta believe, Lexi, the difference might have been those few seconds that it took Ava Storie to find her way to make that cover effective. Move, reasonably effective cover, but that little bit of daylight, that can be the difference maker. Sometimes it's that extra second to catch your breath, to gloat, to find it better positioning. End result can sometimes be that 1 extra second might have been the 3 count.
And I don't know, this may be a mistake now too, because she's letting her recover. I don't think I want my opponent back on her feet.
Finds a kick to the midsection. Girl on fire has her. And that, I gotta believe that's it. That's her finishing move. Lex, hook of the leg. She got her.